Alright, today is February 29th. I got my two older girls with me. We're gonna run out to the hills today and kind of do a pre-scout of where the elk are at to see if we can see where they're gonna be hanging out so we can find them later when we go more shed hunting. But I'm also going back to the area where I shot my last cow elk back in November, just because I found one elk shed there from last year, so I'm guessing that people haven't really went out there and hiked in that area yet, so we're gonna hurry and hike in that little area a little bit and just see what else we can see. So stay tuned and we'll see if we can find some deer and elk and maybe some wild horses and stuff too. Alright, so we just come up the road a couple more miles and we got a couple wild horses there. One there. And those two more. So this area has quite a few wild horses. During my hunt last year, I got into a lot more horses than I did elk, but we're gonna keep driving up, see if we can see anything else. Well, it's about 4 hours later from the last time I recorded. My little one fell asleep while I was out riding the four-wheeler a little bit. We did end up jumping a couple bull elk on an old road, but I was unable to get any video of it. They took off too quick. I didn't really get a look at the second one at all, but the bigger one of the two was a decent size 6 or 7 point, but really long beams, but the points and stuff, there just wasn't very much mass to it, but still would be a good fun bull to be able to find. So when it gets closer to the time for us to come out and go shed hunting more, then we'll come back out and check this area again, see if we can see what we can find. Alright, so today's the 21st of March. Got the whole family loaded up today. We're heading out to the hills just to get away from the craziness. We've all been kind of shut up in our houses because of all the sicknesses and stuff that's going on, so finally getting back out here to try having some fun up in the hills, and hopefully we can see some animals and find some sheds. So stay tuned, we'll see what we can find. Hey, so today's April 3rd. Just got off work and headed up to the hills to have a shed hunting weekend. Just got camp mostly set up. My wife's gonna finish setting up the rest, and I'm gonna hurry and run off and see if I can find any sheds or see any signs of elk real quick before it gets dark. So stay tuned, we'll see what we can find. Well, I've been hunting for sheds for about an hour and a half or so, and there's a shed bull right there. And when I come out a couple weeks ago that you saw in a previous video, they were just right down there. So he hasn't come very far, and he's been over top of my tracks today. So I know they've still been hanging out in here. So I'm gonna have to hit this area harder tomorrow and see what we can find. Alright, so today's our second day up here in the mountains to camp and hang out as a family and do a little bit of shed hunting. Yesterday I went out for about an hour and a half, 2 hours, and I ended up jumping a shed bull, and saw a few fresh signs, but didn't find any antlers. So we're gonna hurry and take a quick hike for a couple hours and hopefully we can find something. Say hi, girls.
Hi. Hi.
Stay tuned, we'll see what we can find. Got my two little girls and my wife out around here and just walking through all these trees. I mean, there's fresher elk tracks that's in here, and these are the trees that I jumped the shed bull elk last night, and I've spotted them within this area a few different times over the last couple weeks. So just trying to hit all these juniper trees and look in them and see what we can see. There's the rest of my family. Alright, so it's day 2 of our trip, afternoon. It's 4:45 right now. We have had zero luck finding any sheds so far this trip. Covered quite a bit of ground on the four-wheeler and some hiking, but decided that area wasn't being too good for us, so come to an area where I found 3 sheds and a deadhead from last year. And there's water closer by, which I've been able to see a lot of elk in here in the past and where we've hunted here in the past. So just getting started hiking up on a hill to where I can glass and see if we can see any sheds while my wife and kids stay kind of low and walk up the wash, and hopefully we can find something and we can glass something up. So stay tuned, we'll see what we can see. Alright, so today's day 3 of our camping trip / shed hunting. We have still had no luck. It's getting very discouraging. We tried a new area yesterday, but where I found the sheds last year and stuff, but didn't see tons of new fresh sign in there, and someone had been all over on a 4-wheeler. So we're coming back to kind of the area where I saw the shed bowl a couple days ago, and we're just hitting a different side of the hill. Doesn't look like anybody's really been in here for a few days, and there is tracks and stuff over top of all the other trucks and stuff. Like the elk and stuff have been in here more recently, so me and my family just split up and we're hiking through trying to see if we can have any luck trying to find the sheds off of this bowl, because it was a pretty nice elk. I never got a real good look at it when I saw it a couple weeks ago. It was just running a lot, but it was a good solid 6 point, nothing huge, but still decent size, so it'd be pretty cool to be able to find it. So we'll take a look and see what we can see, and hopefully we can find something. So stay tuned and we'll see. Hopefully we can get into something and I'll have more to show you than just a disappointing, uneventful trip. But we'll check in later. Thanks. Alright, so we never ended up finding any sheds that weekend either. It's been a really tough year, but as I mentioned in the show, we found a few other sheds last year in that same area, so I just wanted to kind of show you. I have them out in my yard right now as decoration. Alright, sorry for the wind, but these are the ones that I found last year in that area that I was talking about. Not too bad of a size of a 5 point. One that's been kind of broken up. And then a funky, weird one. Found those 3 all probably within about 400 or 500 yards of each other. And then I ended up finding this deadhead up on top of the hill. Contacted the DWR and was able to get that back from them after they did their investigation. So it's pretty cool. It's got a weird kind of point on it and stuff, but pretty cool. That deer, I don't know if it just died of old age or if it got shot or something, but up where it was at, it died and its horns were just leaning against a tree like the elk laid down and just died. And I got pictures of that I can show you where I found it, and it's pretty cool that I was able to get it back. Just one of the fun things that you're able to do. Thanks for watching the video and stay tuned till the next one.
If you like our videos, please subscribe to our channel.